Years before that on QVC, our sister channel. And as the finale to this final show of the anniversary, Andrew and the team wanted to do a special on, of course, where it all started for me and for so many of us, the multivitamin. The most advanced, most comprehensive, best in the world. And when you compare this to Centrum or One A Day or Nature's Made, all of them, there is only one winner. It's the Essential1. For today, a huge opportunity to save a lot of money. 30, 60, 180 or 360, that's where the pricing typically is. Very competitive for the best multivitamin in the world. If you're ordering it today, as you can see, big savings. Savings normally typically only reserved perhaps when you see a today's special or a monthly special. We're excited to offer it. Andrew, for so many of us, this is where our journey began. And for so many of us, having that one multivitamin a day is that one thing that we know we can do easily to give ourselves that kickstart, that boost. But what's fascinating to me, as you've always shown us, when you compare yours to the others, the difference is vast.
No, there's absolutely, and again, I sound like a proud papa kind of thing. I'm not trying to brag about my product. I'm trying to be very straightforward. If you simply looked at the fact that our multivitamin contains absolutely no additives at all, right. No colors, no fillers, no binders. I mean, if someone delivered food to you at a restaurant, your favorite food with colors, fillers, binders, send it back.
Right.
Why should a multivitamin, which is supposed to be the most purely healthy decision we make, be just full of garbage? And that's what all the typical ones are. And forgive me for saying it that way, but that's the truth. That their list of additives on most of the leading brands is longer than the list of the ingredients, the vitamins and minerals you're getting. Also, if you look at the vitamins and minerals you're getting, they use synthetic beta-carotene. We use natural beta-carotene. They use folic acid, a form of folic acid that a substantial part of the population can't use or benefit from, which is terrible. We use 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. We've been doing that for decades. We use a natural form of B12. Almost all of them use synthetic B12. We use a non-acidic form of vitamin C because you don't need to get a bellyache when you take your multivitamin. I could go on and on and on. And you probably think, okay, that because he has all these special ingredients in there, he also puts lutein, zeaxanthin, and lycopene in. His product has got to be much lower potency than the ones in stores. No. We not only give you much better quality, much better purity, we also give you better quantity. So you're getting higher levels, better quality, better purity. There just is absolutely no comparison. Plus, it's an ultra-fine powder in a small capsule that will never upset your stomach. And if you're taking a gummy, that's just an assault on my sensibilities. That's just candy. And it's not even good candy. It's bad candy. And the other day in a show, I kind of joked about this, but now I'm going to get busy doing this. Dark chocolate is the richest source of protective compounds probably in the human diet.
Right.
Why hasn't anyone figured out how to not make a gummy, but take a little piece of dark chocolate that's like the calories of a gummy, 25, 30 calories, and make that a yummy source of nutrition? We use it as for plant sterols to lower cholesterol. So again, gummies are candy. Gummies, I mean, technically, I think they should not even be on the market. There used to be something called the jelly bean rule, that you couldn't just take a jelly bean, put a little nutrition in it, and suddenly magically call it something healthy.
Right.
Most gummies are nothing more than jelly beans. And they're just these gelatin-based, sugar-based treats that contain some usually bad forms of nutrition. And they don't have any of the validation to make sure that all those nutrients are bioavailable, that you actually get to use them. So it's just my industry, the industry I find myself in, often makes decisions that have nothing to do with health, but has everything to do with selling, because the largest growing segment of the vitamin industry right now are gummies.
Wow.
Which is just an assault on one's health, an assault on everything that really is about wellness in this industry. So my product, it will never upset your stomach. It's a small, soft, easy to swallow capsule. It's 100% pure, just the vitamins, the minerals, the carotenoids you want, at higher levels than all of the leading brands, with better forms than all of the leading brands. Again, we use vitamin B6 phosphate, pyridoxal 5' phosphate, because that's a form that's a safer form than typical B6. None of the other brands do that. So again, there's nothing like it. If you want to try the world's best multivitamin, plus, because I've always said for decades that CoQ10 is a little bit like a B vitamin, and perhaps the most important B vitamin. We have across the board 10 milligrams of B1, B2, B3. There's 10 milligrams of CoQ10 in our Essential1 as well. So there's nothing like it on the market anywhere.
When you know, you know, and when you read up and you discover the facts, it's hard to ever ignore it. You know, I have out here the usual suspects. Andrew talked about the artificial colors, the fillers, the binders, orange ones and red ones and yellow ones and green ones, every color under the sun. Many of these I'm sure you recognize, many of these, some of these I'm sure maybe you take right now. Already, this is better, Andrews is better, because Andrews is not a rock-hard tablet that is harder on your stomach. But then you get to the potency level and the comprehensive list of ingredients, and it's remarkable how much better this is, how different this is. And when you do stack this up against the usual guys, there is only one winner, and it's Andrews Essential1. For so many of us that want to make the most of every day, that want to live as long and healthy lifestyle and life as possible, we know a multivitamin is a great way to go, a great solution. So all I've ever asked is if we're going to take a multivitamin, let's take the best, and that's what this is. We have around 2 minutes left of this presentation. Special pricing, weekend pricing for the anniversary. So you're saving a lot of money and getting so much in return. And Andrew, your goal has always been about the facts. It's always been about sharing of the information. It's not about the flashy marketing and the big celebrity and the big glossy this and that, which is what so many of these other brands tend to focus their time on.
No, it's all about just basically doing the right thing. If we're going to be making a product, making sure that product is going to be the best product that you could conceivably put in your body. We now talk about our fact soap, making sure it's the best product you could put on your body, because soap is the last thing you should ever put on your body. So we have a cleansing bar that doesn't contain soap, that's the same pH as your skin. That's the only, as far as I'm concerned, that I've learned, it's the only cleansing product in the world that's dermatologist tested, that's ophthalmologist tested, that's pediatrician tested, and it's gynecologist tested. So there's no other product that's been subjected to such rigorous testing. It's 4 ingredients, 5 ingredients if you look at the peppermint version. So you could shave. I wash my hair with it. I shave with it. I wash my face with it. Wash my body with it. It's not drying. It's moisturizing. It's almost 1/3 natural moisturizing cream. So it is. It sounds like it's far afield from